to AllenValley. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you wouldn't mind, please like, comment, and subscribe below. It would be greatly appreciated. And so good to see you again. So today I have another shave soap review. So I'm going to jump right into some of the things I'll be using. Sorry, I felt like I was going to sneeze right there. The summers here in Indiana have notoriously always made me kind of, I feel like there's always something going on with my sinuses, so I do apologize. So, to get started, I will be using my Cajun Blade Bayou Butter Pre-Shave Lather Booster, my Captain's Choice Copper Bowl. Sorry, my brush has been soaking here. My 30 millimeter Yaki brush. So this one is a sample size soap, so I am going to be using my Through the Fire Fine Craft soap spoon here. I do not have a matching aftershave splash, so be going with your favorite and mine, the Medicine Crow Teak and Bergamot. Might not be your favorite, but it is mine. Just found out they made an EDP of that as well, so probably gonna have to get my hands on that. And then I've been favoring this razor a lot lately. This is the Farmhand from Adopted Acres. Something about just a mild razor and a good sharp blade seems to get the trick done for me, so I think I'm gonna kind of stick to that formula. So, you have to forgive me. My nose is a little leaky and a little stuffy at the same time, so it's kind of annoying. But so this one here, I picked this up at the Maggard meetup. This is from Through the Fire Front. Wow, say that 5 times fast. Through the Fire Fine Crafts, and this one is called The Lake. Now, there were several scents. I think they had at least like 5 or 6 at the Maggard meetup, and I think 3 or 4. I think I grabbed 4 stuck out to me, but this was one that was it was so different from the others. This one is very fresh, very clean. So the Lake, I was having a hard time even finding a name for this one because for whatever reason it's not listed on their website, but they have like a, I guess they're an exclusive showcasing of their product. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but it's called Dr. Mike's Shave Emporium, and I was able to find information on the soap there. So the name of the soap is called The Lake, which is, I couldn't find that on their website for whatever reason. But the notes, they're pretty standard, pretty simple notes. Citrus, juniper, rosemary, and oak moss. So, not real heavy on the notes, which is totally fine. It's very fresh, very clean. I mean, I definitely get the citrus and the oak moss, 100%. It is clean, it is fresh, it's inoffensive. It kind of reminds me of something. If you've ever smelled Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue, it sort of smells like that a little bit. So it's got that kind of like mall scent to it, but it's a little bit more refined than that. It's not just like a malt scent. It's you can tell there's a little more effort put in here, so I can appreciate that. And of course, you know, the artwork definitely holds true to it, right? It's like a sunset on the lake with the little pier there, and I don't know if that's the right word, a pier, I guess. But yeah, and I met the folks at Through the Fire Fine Crafts as well. They're very nice people, and some looking forward to this shave. So, hope you guys are doing well out there. I'm going on about, this is day number 6 of growth, so I'm going to be putting my razor to work today. I mean, you can even see it, it's like a full beard. It's not real long or anything, it's just full. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well out there. Hope you've had a great week. It is Friday as of filming today, so happy Friday. I'm going to go ahead and scoop some soap here. The texture of the soap is, it's got like a medium texture to it. Like, it's not real soft, but it's also not hard either. It's pliable. So I like that about it. And I've shaved it through the Firefine Crafts stuff before. They have some great. Their soap base is very good. I'm a big base person when it comes to soaps. I mean, like, I love the scent. Don't get me wrong, like, scents are a big part of it. I just don't think that they're everything, you know? If you can find a company that has a great soap base that you will use time and time again that will give you a great shave, for it. Or you could be like me and I try so many different products that, you know, I can tell you a few just off the cusp, like how good that their soap is going to be, just because I've tried so many things. All right, got about that much in there. Let's make some lather. I actually really appreciate the texture and the what's like the density, I guess would be the right word for the soap, because it's light enough and pliable enough for you to scoop, but it's firm enough to, you know, stick in the bottom of the bowl and not break apart. Yep, this is making some great lather. It smells really good. It smells very clean, very fresh. And maybe that's me, like I am coming around to more like earthy type scents these days. More intentionally, you know, constructed scents. But man, I'll tell you what, you just can't beat like a good, clean and inoffensive scent. It's a timeless thing. It's very good. And like I said, while this one does kind of remind me of Dolce & Gabbana's light blue, I don't think that this is a direct duplicate. This is the lather that I ended up with. we go with the lake. Paints on very nicely. Like I said, I'm working on this is day number 6 of growth, so hoping this razor is strong enough to chop it down. I do have a new blade in there, so it should be okay. Here we go, the lake. So far, so good. Great glide. Yeah, man, the glide on this is very, very good. So this is one of those companies that I had only heard about prior to, I'd only heard about him from Maggart's. So like I went to Maggart's for the first time last year, but pause. I'd only been to Maggart's for the first time last year, but I've been watching the previous years of the Maggart meetup, thanks to Mark Zerady. So quick shout out to Mark Zerady. If you've been in the wet shake community long enough, you should know who Mark Zerady is. But he would film his experience at the Maggart meetup every year. He did it last year too. So I had heard about Through the Fire to Find Crafts. never got a chance to try any of their soaps. So, now that I got a few samples. I really like Angel Share a lot. Angel Share was fantastic. And so far I'm really liking the lake. So first pass was really good. That hair came right off. So guys, I'm telling you, like, with just a little bit of, I don't know, like, some people think they have to kind of almost, and I was myself that way, like trim down the hair first, then shave it. That was 6 days of growth right there, just knocked it right off. Second pass. Just got word the other day. I hadn't spoken on it yet, but I saw that Barry from A Texan Shaves will no longer be doing YouTube, which made me kind of sad, but I get it. It can be very time consuming to do YouTube. Posting videos, editing content, all that stuff. It can add up after a while, so I mean, I get it. But Barry, we're gonna miss your channel, man. I know you got some other stuff on the horizon, so we're looking forward to seeing that. Actually just shoved soap into my nose. How about that one? Alright, second pass. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this blade just a little bit. There we go. Excuse me. Apparently I had a little blemish over here that I kind of knocked the head off or something right here, so. Okay, great second pass. Actually learning to love the 2-pass shave because I used to do 3. I used to do a 3-pass shave and my videos would be like 40 some odd minutes long, which is not a problem, just it's longer than I wanted personally to spend time in the bathroom shaving. Do a quick blow over pass here. So now I just, excuse me, I just try to hit some of these spots. Just kind of go over them once more at the very end. All right, that was a great shave, guys. Through the Fire Fine Crafts. Really good stuff. It's one of those companies that, like, so like I said, I only heard about them through the Maggard meetup. Getting all those nose hairs, did you catch all that? I had only heard about them through the Maggard meetup. It's one of those companies that's just like, they're a little bit less talked about in the community. Like, there's your mainstay companies, right? And I'm not gonna throw a bunch of them out there, but I think you know who I'm talking about, right? Like, I'm talking about some main stage players in the shave community, in the wet shave community. Everyone knows these companies. Everybody uses these companies. They're great. They're solid, but they're well known. And then there's companies like this, like Through the Fire Fine Crafts, that are lesser known, that make a really great soap. Companies like this, I feel like, they just need their day in the sun a little bit, because they need to be talked about, because there are other players out there that really do provide a quality product. And I think that they're just worth checking out at least. Like, if you don't end up buying their entire collection, that's totally fine, but at least check them out, you know. So Through the Fire Fine Crafts is one that's like that. Katie's Bubbles is kind of another one that I've always thought about. Get that blood a little bit. They said I got a blemish or something right here that I shaved over, so that's probably what it is. Actually, let's get the trusty alum stick. Think about these alum sticks. They certainly work, but it doesn't feel great when you put them on something that you just nicked yourself. So, Through the Fire Fine Crafts, The Lake, very good soap. I really like it, guys. I mean, it's fresh, it's clean. You saw the base for yourself. It paints on well. It's got a great glide too. Something that I really have come to love over time is just the glide. The way that the blade glides across the skin is extremely important in shaving. You want a comfortability there. Even with a lot of hair, like I just had. I had 6 days worth of growth, and that first pass pretty much knocked it all down, right? and then the second pass, you know, gets that against the grain, and then I just do a quick side to side on the over here, and I'm BBS smooth, right? So it's worth checking out. There's companies out there that, you know, they're going to provide you a super quality product. So you have to have an open enough mind to try new things. And quick side note is that is not a knock on any of the, just because a company has popularity doesn't mean I'm knocking on you. Not saying that at all. There's some big names that I absolutely love. They're going to be in my top 5 and the whole 9 yards, but I also love these companies too. So I do rate my shave soap reviews on my shave soaps, I guess, on a scale of 1 to 5, covering the quality of ingredients, the post-shave feel, the performance, the scent, and the artwork. Excuse me. So for The Lake by Through the Fire Fine Crafts, let's see if we can get a better image there. Man, this is a good one. So again, the scent is a little standard for me. It is very clean and inoffensive, which I like, but it does remind me of something that kind of already exists. So that's not it's not a problem. Just something that I prefer a little more originality, if that makes sense. With all due respect, of course. So with this one, I'm gonna go with a. It's a good one, man. The base is so good, and the performance, the post-shave feel is just. I'm gonna go with a 3.25 out of 5. Certainly above average. I think this is something that people should get their hands on and just see for yourself. Like, I'm not saying that the scents are duplicates, but they will bring to mind some other scents that you probably have smelled before. If you ever were into fragrances, that's kind of where I come from. I was collecting fragrances since like 2015. So, and then I switched to shave soaps as of like 3 years ago. Got more into that. So I've smelled my fair share of scents. This is something that you could walk down any mall and any fragrance counter and find something like this. That's not an issue, just more of it doesn't have an original scent profile, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you really want to see what your soap can do, I'm gonna hit some aftershave splash. I almost forgot about that. If you really want to see what your aftershave or what your your shave soap can do in terms of performance, this is one of those soaps that I recommend because it's just got such a great base. Alright. So yeah, 3.25 out of 5. No slouch by any means. Would recommend, and I definitely think that if you have the means, if you have the opportunity, get your hands on it. Check it out. I think it's worth trying. Like I said, you can. I believe it's Dr. Mike's Shave Emporium is where their line is carried, and it'll also mention that on the website. So through the firefinecrafts.com, and you'll see it. They'll kind of direct you to that. I don't know if it's a direct link to their website, but they'll kind of direct you to where you can purchase the products because. For whatever reason, I don't think you can buy the soaps on the website. So, I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. It means a lot. I'm up to 109 subscribers. So thank you again so much. Thank you for watching my content. Thank you for just being supportive. I appreciate all the comments, the likes. See, I told you my nose was running. all the comments, all the likes, everything that you guys do for this community. This is an awesome community. I love it here, and I'm very thankful for you guys. I'm very thankful for this community. So take care, God bless, and I will see you in the next video.